afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Halloween!
Oh, Halloween!
Wait, does that mean you're getting this out today?
It's Halloween season!
It's Halloween season! So, Dave and I decided to do a video on concrete tricks.
Concrete treats.
So I get to start off with a concrete trick. If you're on a job site and you're chewing tobacco, do not that tobacco onto your slab and then finish it into the slab. There are sugars in your, and those sugars will delay the set or the initial and final set of your concrete, and then when you come back the next day and wash it off, or if rain just, you'll have exposed aggregate in a big open spot. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you not know that?
No.
I never heard that one, John.
Yeah, because
that's a good tip.
I work on a lot of job sites when you have the finishers, pushing the bull float, and they got a big fat chew in their mouth and pulling it back. You go like 4 or 5 passes on that edge over there, you'll have a big old puddle of spit.
Lovely.
Told you it was a concrete trick.
Okay.
Here's next.
Over to me. Treats. Well, we love concrete, don't
Right.
we?
Oh, we love concrete.
I mean, everywhere we go. I mean, we walk out in the garage, concrete on the floor. Drive down the driveway, concrete driveway. Back out over the sidewalk, concrete sidewalk. Drive out on the interstate, concrete interstate. Drive to the mall, concrete structure. Go to school, concrete structure. So, concrete's in every part of our life. Turn on the tap, goes away in a concrete pipe. So,
Right.
concrete is a treat for us because it's a major component of our civil works and our infrastructure, and without it, I mean, come on, we'd be back in the cave times.
Or at least using compacted earth. And that's not fun.
No,
Nobody likes using compacted earth roads and bridges. That's terrible.
no,
That's terrible.
no. I live on a dirt road. I can tell you, it's not a good thing.
I live on a dirt road, and hey, listen, I'd rather a dirt road than an asphalt road.
Yeah, well, there is that.
Okay, so my turn.
Your turn, John.
Concrete trick. If you think that putting water on the surface of your concrete is going to finish it and close up the surface is going to make it better, you're probably wrong. And I'm trying to be nice here, but the unfortunate reality is when we bless our concrete with either water or even an evaporation retarder, they often lead to a weaker surface. There are products that are created for that. They're called topical admixtures and, dare I say, finishing aids. Hey, just because you're a finisher doesn't mean you're any less of a finisher if you're using a finishing aid. But if you feel like it, just call it a topical admixture. But water should not be considered a topical admixture. Evaporation retarder shouldn't be either. And when you're using both of those to finish your concrete, to bring that surface back to life, you end up causing that concrete surface to break down prematurely. Soften that concrete surface for abrasive wear as well as other jazz like that. So water, it's a concrete trick. It's not a treat.
Treat. Boy, I wish I had a project for the kids to make at school. Just something easy, something simple. Wish I had something I could make for somebody a Christmas present. I remember years ago we made a boot pad for a very good friend of ours who had Clydesdales, and we bedded the Clydesdale shoes into it, and they used to scrape the mud off their boots. Oh, was that a hit? Oh, that's the most popular Christmas present ever. So what's the treat? You can go down to the hardware store, you can buy a bag of gray powder, have some aggregate in it, you can carefully mix it up with the right amount of water, and you can make things. You can make things that are fun. Your kids can put their fingers and hands in it.
Protect them with gloves, though.
Protect them with gloves. You can make all kinds of things. Concrete can be molded in all different shapes. You can make bird fountains. It's a treat. I mean, there's just so many things you can do with it.
Why don't you put some of the concrete projects that we've done, the links to them below. Thanks. So yeah, check out some of the links below. Glow-in-the-dark concrete, concrete stepping stones. We've done a bunch of these projects with the kids.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They're all treats.
I think I've got one more trick.
Okay.
One more trick. The use of chloride accelerators. I didn't even get to actually say anything, David. Let me finish. The use of calcium chloride, specifically accelerators, has been very popular in the industry for decades. Calcium chloride flakes specifically has a dual purpose. You can use it in the winter to kill that ice, and you can use it in the winter as well to accelerate, especially on the colder days, that those thermokinetics of cement hydration, so you can open up traffic early or on time for those colder days. The problem is using a calcium chloride will also lead to premature deterioration of concrete, especially if you have steel in your concrete, but it can also lead to a concrete that is less dense, more permeable, and has a greater percolation or connectivity between pores, just because of the porous microstructure that is being created. So, despite the fact that you are getting early stripping and ripping and getting the traffic onto your slab, it might lead to a premature concrete failure. So, watch when you're using that calcium chloride flake, because it is a trick, not really a treat. David?
One more treat. So I talked about concrete being everywhere, and I talked about families and friends being able to make concrete and how it's a good project. There's a middle ground.
Right.
I mean, we see in the industry, we see the ready-mix providers, we see people that make concrete and deliver it.
Right.
And, you know, it's a good business, it's a good part of the industry. It's fairly easily done. You can, at the plant, you can put it in the truck, roll it down the highway, take it where you need it. You can retard it if need be, accelerate it on site if you need to. It's a pretty darn versatile product. Not only in the way it can be shaped and used, but in the way that it's made and delivered and put down for that purpose. So for the industry, it's a treat. For the homeowner, it's a treat. For everybody in the entire world and universe, it's a treat.
Amen.
And we're going to be seeing it on the moon soon. It's going to be a treat.
Hopefully, God willing. Yeah, right.
So that's going to be a treat.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
All right, so that's my treats.
So thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you had a happy and safe Halloween. Woo! Go concrete!
Beat asphalt. Asphalt, beat asphalt.